What's going on, YouTube? Jaws Killful, come back with another video. And this video is not going to be any sense of humor impersonation videos. It's just going to be, regular video of me walking and talking. And, this video, I want to talk about insecurities, personal insecurities that, people may have about themselves, and things that they wish that they could change about themselves, but they can't because, there's just no possible way, because that's just the way you were born. That's just your, your God-given attribute, I guess you could say. Everybody you talk to has some form of insecurity or another. Sorry about this. This is plane flying overhead, so if you guys don't hear me, forgive me. There's a plane. I live not too far from an airport, so there's going to be common to hear planes flying overhead. But yeah, like I was saying, everybody has some form of insecurities. There's nobody here that is 100% content with how they are born. I mean, yeah, some people might be more content than others when it comes to things they had no control over. Some people may have more content with what they're given, with the cards that they're dealt, than some other people. But absolutely nobody is 100% content with how they were born. We all have insecurities on some level or another. Sorry, someone caught my attention. I'll walk back this other way. Some people might have an insecurity about, their height. That's one insecurity I have. Some people might have insecurities about, the way they speak or the way they look. Some people may have insecurities about their skin color. That's definitely nothing unusual, especially if you're black. A lot of the times you're looked at in a certain light if you have a certain skin tone, specifically my skin tone. But I'm not going to get into that. And some other people, believe it or not, have insecurities with their birthday, or specifically their birth year. And I'm going to confess, that's actually one of my insecurities. I know it makes no sense. It comes off as strange and foreign, completely foreign, because you've never heard, anybody be insecure about this. But that's me. I'm insecure about my birth year. Now, my birth year, I'm not going to share with that. Sorry, I'm not going to share with you. I mean, you probably already know from one of my past videos, but I'm not going to get into a conversation about, my birth year or why exactly I'm insecure about it. I mean, if you care to ask me a question in the comments, feel free as to why. That's fine. You could go ahead, drop your comment, ask me the question. It's fine with me. But insecurities, is pretty much something, our minds really look to find. We look to find every possible flaw with ourselves that we don't like, and once we find it, we harp on that, and we ruminate on that flaw that we possess, and we think that makes up at least 90% of who we are as a person. I mean, most of us. Some people, it may not be all that. It may not consume their day-to-day thoughts as much as other people. But for others, you know, it takes up about 80% of their thoughts. And the question is, how do we fix that? How do we fix, you know, ruminating on certain thoughts or insecurities, rather, that pretty much consume our thoughts in our day-to-day lives, especially if it's things we had no control over. Well, I mean, of course, you might have some kind of control over stuff like, say, your looks. I mean, you could, if you have the money, you could get plastic surgery and get that fixed. You know, you could change your nose size. You can change the shape of your eyes. Like if you want wider eyes, you could get plastic surgery and get that taken care of. But, you know, but it's out of reach for the common person. So you could pretty much say it's near impossible to alter for the common man. So that's when the question goes back to, how do you cope with whatever you've been given from birth that you are unsatisfied with about yourself? Well, I'll try to take a stab at that question and say that the best way to go about this is to I'm not going to say not think about it, but is to just, you know, accept that, you know, it's a flaw that you have. You know, there's nothing you could do about it. You can't change it. Try to focus on the good what you like about yourself. Focus on what makes you feel good to be you. Focus on your purpose and your calling in life. What makes you happy to be alive, and what makes you happy to be in this existence right now. Think about those stuff. And once you find yourself focusing more on these positive attributes about yourself, the things that you feel good about yourself for, you'll find that, hey, what I'm insecure about it's really minuscule compared to all the other attributes I have that I like about myself. Damn, it's flies. Yeah, you'll find that out, that you're not thinking so much about your insecurities. So I definitely challenge you all to that. Try to find something good about yourself that makes you feel confident. You know, confidence is key. Now, I know what you're thinking, you know, the whole, hey, you gotta have confidence, and that's the key to getting whatever you want, from dates to that job that you want. No, I'm not saying that, because when it comes to, well, as you know, when it comes to dates, you know, your confidence level, regardless of how much confidence you have, if the woman doesn't find you attractive, she's not going to give you the time of day. She's not going to give you the key to her heart. It's just plain and simple as that. But the reason why I'm saying you need to have confidence is because it will make you feel better about yourself. You won't be as affected by, you know, people's negative critiques of you or their insults. These will roll off your shoulder like salt. They'll roll off your shoulder like salt, or like a loaf of bread. It won't faze you in any way if you practice, you know, looking at stuff about yourself that you like, and start, you know, harping on those things. Not saying to become arrogant, but just to nurse your ego a bit, nurse your self-esteem, and to not harp on what you don't like about yourself all that much. I mean, there's a reason why I'm making this video right now, because, you know, as of late, I've actually been harping on something that I'm not so happy about myself, that I wish I could change, but I can't change. And because of that, I felt the need to speak to you guys. You know, just give you guys a piece of a little advice that I thought of before making this video. You know, show yourself a level of love and respect, and think about things that make you feel good about yourself. Because if you keep thinking about those few insecurities that you have about yourself, you keep thinking about how, oh, you know, I'm this because I wish I was born this way, or I'm that because I wish I was born, I'm this because I wish I was born that way. You know, you're not gonna you're never gonna have inner peace. Inner peace is something that will always be foreign to you, and you'll always feel like, you know, you're inadequate and you need to be changed or altered in some way. I mean, like I'm saying before, if you feel that you need to be altered in some way or changed, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel like that. I'm not saying, you know, just stop it and expect, and I'm not expecting it to just change right away, because, you know, they're thoughts, they're intrusive thoughts. You know, they're hard to just not think about and to just totally forget about. I get that. But you have to find a way to curtail it, you know, in some way or another. Just walking around the old neighborhood. Oh, I wouldn't really call it the old neighborhood, because, you know, this is not really the neighborhood that, you know, I've been living for years. I mean, I haven't grown up around here particularly. Oh, I mean, I guess you can say I kind of grew up around here, since, you know, I've been coming. Yeah, the old neighborhood. I've been coming around this area since I was a kid. Shit. Yes, I've been coming here since I was a kid. But yeah, getting back on topic. Learn to, you know, love yourself. Even if you don't love yourself, just try to nurse your ego every once in a while and tell yourself that, you know, you're not totally worthless. There are some stuff about yourself that you like and that you are proud of. Try your best to focus on those. Anyway, I think I said just about everything I need to say. I'm gonna get going. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Hope you guys have a great work week coming up, or for some of you're already in the process of your work week. So I hope that continues to go good for you. And all my Facebook and YouTube family, I'll see you in the next video. Facebook and YouTube family, sorry. I meant not Facebook. The TFL family and YouTube. People who enjoy watching my videos. I'll see you guys later. Peace.